So this is the Roku TCL TV remote. This is the power button here. You press this, it turns the TV on. Over here, you have navigational buttons where you can move up and down. You can move left or right on the screen. Here is a replay button, but if you press this, it goes back 10 seconds, and you can keep pressing it. So you go 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds back. If you were watching something and you go, oh shoot, what was that? You just press that button, it brings it back. This is the information button. All right, if you're watching a movie, if you press this button here, it'll fast forward it. If you press this button here, it'll reverse it. This button here will stop it or start it. Stop it or start it. This one here takes you back a page. So let's say you're looking at HBO and just before that you were looking at Showtime. If you press this, it's going to take you to the page you were just looking at. Down here are quick buttons where you could just go right to Netflix, Sling, Hulu, and this is HBO. Although the HBO is now called Max, at this time it was called Now. On the side, you've got volume up, volume down, and a mute button. And that's basically it. It's a very simple remote. This is the choose button here. So once you've discovered what you want to see, you just press that and that opens it. And if you didn't like that, you just press this, it goes back to the previous page. Or you press this and it goes to home page. That's pretty much it, pretty simple. On the back, you've got an area where you put your batteries in. And with this thing here, it's very hard to get this off. So I recommend getting some Apple tools to do it. I got my fingernail in there to get it off. So you can see it uses AAA batteries. So when you put this on, it's got little channels and you got to smush it, and it's a pain in the butt. So if you can get something in there besides, you can get your finger in there, fingernail in there maybe, and just get it to smush open, you're good. Or you could get a little tool and push it in there, and that'll get that the back of that door open to where the batteries are. All right, that's pretty much the Roku remote. That's how you use it. All right, let's try it out. Okay, let's see how it works. Like I said, the very top red button here is the on button. So we're gonna go ahead and press that. And bam, it brings us right to the home screen. And if you look, it's TCL Roku TV, and right here it says home screen. If I wanna navigate down, I can, and it just changes. This is free features, and you can go and look at them. There's your feed. There's the movie store where you can purchase movies. There's a TV store. There's your search. There's streaming channels you can check out, and there's the settings where you can go in and set up your your network and all that stuff. But we're going to go back to home. Now, the way you navigate on this is with these buttons. If I want to go to the right, I press this button. You can see it slides over to these inputs. All right, and you can choose them by just going left or right. And so let's say if we wanted to go down, I would come to this one. And there's Netflix. And there's, Vudu. Come back to Netflix. And then if I'm satisfied with that, I could go ahead and click this center here, and that's going to open it up. Let's give it a couple seconds. And it's already on some show that we were watching. But I'm going to go back one page. So as you can see, I press this button right here, and what it does is it takes me back. If I press it again, it's going to go to the home page. And then let's go do that. All right, and now if I want to navigate down and look at these movies, I can go like this. Now Netflix, see, these are all the different Netflix things. All right, but let's go back to the home page. If I want to go back to the home page and look at something else, I could click here, bam. And so now it's going to take me back to the home page. And now let's go to Prime Video. Let's go here. I'm going to go ahead and click that. It's going to open up. Oh, it's going to take a while. All right, it's asking me who I am, and I'm Tom. And bam, there we are. And so let's just go down. We were watching this show here. So let's go ahead and open that up. I just press this button.
We're all connected.
And I'm going to go ahead and mute this. All right, so I'm going to mute it. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and resume it. And so to mute it, if it comes on. All right, I press this, it'll mute it. Bam, now it's muted. Now, if I wanted to go forward in this show, I could just press this button here. And you can see it's moving, and then I stop it by pressing the center button. And it takes a while sometimes for it, because you gotta remember this is a streaming service. So there it is. Now, if you want to stop it, you can look and see where the timeline shows you where it's at. If I want to go back, I just click this. See how it's going back? And then I could stop it by pressing here. And then it stops it, and then it goes backwards. And it takes a while because it's a streaming service, remember? Right now, if I want, I can stop it here. That stops the video, or I can start it with the same thing. Well, it's supposed to play, but it doesn't seem to want to play. There we go. So now it's playing. Now if I want to stop it, I hit here. That stops it. You can look down here, you can see it. See the thingamabob? I press it, and then it's supposed to start it. Okay, now let's say we want to take it off mute.
How do we solve the Roku problem?
Or we press that button, and then if we want to lower it, we press this button here. And look in the corner, you'll see the sound's going down. If I want to make the sound go up, I press the top, and then to mute it here. And then if I want to stop it, bam, here. And then if I want to get out of here, I could just come up here and click this. It takes me right back to this page here. Now, if I want to just get out of there, I could always go to the home button. All right. And so if you want to do the speed button to get right to Netflix because you're just lazy, you just click that. And it goes right to Netflix. If you didn't like that, you could click here, go to Hulu. And that's pretty much how you use the thing. There's lots of stuff you can do with this Roku TV, which I haven't shown you, but that's the basics for using the Roku TV remote. See, there I am. Bam. Who's watching? Tom. Ooh, villain. I don't know what that movie's about, but... All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on the Roku remote. Peace out.